Hello engineers, how's it going? I'm sorry if you can hear a bit of background noise like a fan or something. If you watch my last video I uploaded, you guys know I've moved locations, and the only place I can really squeeze my PC setup is right next to the air conditioner intake. So unfortunately you might hear that. I don't know yet, I haven't gone back and listened to the recording because it just started, obviously, and I like to do everything in one take if I can. But welcome to update 8 and 9. I know I missed last week. Again, I explained that in my last video if you're curious of why I missed it. I don't know if you'll be seeing it today, Thursday, when I'm recording it, or if you're going to be seeing it tomorrow, Friday. Because I've spent the majority of the day, it's already 7 p.m., trying to fix my PC. It wouldn't open any games this morning. It wouldn't boot Space Engineers. It just said a crash has occurred. I couldn't load any other games. They'd load and then close immediately. I spent several hours trying to fix that and figure out what was going on. But to make it up to you, I did do a little bit of fun stuff with this. So let's get into it, shall we? Our first technical 4 blocks, because these are not. It's hard to explain. So we have these 2.5 meter. Light armor half tall slope, and then we have 0.5 meter. So they're kind of like 2 blocks, and then we have the heavy variant. So technically 4. You know, they're like ramps. They're like half ramps. So there's not a lot of needing to like look at this to really understand it. They're half ramps, you know. So you know. I don't feel like we have to linger on this too long. Here's the 2 small ones placed together. It's basically 1 small ramp. Let's move on to the next block. I don't actually think we can use it currently. No, but it does look pretty good. We have ourselves the bed. Or is it called bunk bed? Is it bed or bunk bed? Bed. It is just bed. Bed 2 meter. A comfortable place for an engineer to rest their head. Now, currently it's non-functional. It does take a 100 CPU. If I read that right, does that say 100 CPU? Or PCU, sorry. I'm getting my words mixed up. Bed. I forgot what I was looking up there for a second. It did say 100. Wow, okay. It looks really good. It's non-functional now, but it does say that it will be functional in the future in vertical slice 2. So you might be able to lay down and like recharge your like power and whatnot off of it, you know. It looks pretty good. I won't spend too long on it. It's pretty basic. It looks great. It'll definitely fit in a lot of modular builds people have that have like beds laid out because of the size. So yeah. Here's some of the stuff you can do with it. These blocks here. So the small one and then the large one. This is as close as you can possibly place them to each other. This is like, you cannot place them any closer. In fact, I don't even think you can. Yeah, you can't even place a block in this space. So that's as close as you can place them. I don't know why that one lets you place there. It's probably because it's like off. But yep, just want to show you this. Pretty cool stuff. Oop, I misclicked there. I swear I'm a professional gamer. Yeah, that's what they look like sideways. That's the distance, how close you can get them together. You can also do a little bit of things. So here's an actual normal ramp. I've offset it so you can kind of tell the difference. And here's a half. So you kind of get an idea what that would look like. Here's the ramp, like inverted, these half ramps. Inverted. Are they slopes at this point? I guess I should call them slopes. Look pretty good. And here's just another example of that. And here we have a regular ramp, and then we put the heavy halves, that way you can distinguish it from part of the ramp. Because the textures to give you an idea of exactly how big it is. So it's like half a block. Half a half, I guess, technically, since it's a ramp. But yeah, that's the update. What is this? 8? Not a lot to talk about here, but we go over to update 9, which was today/yesterday's update, depending on when I can actually get this out. And they introduced us to these blocks. What are they called again? Structural support straight and wide. So they're both 2.5 meters. They have their own kind of look to them. Here is the straight. It's a bit smaller, thinner. As you can see, it's not an offset block. It's exactly 1. So you can place it directly. So it's a 2 by whatever number of small blocks a window is wide. And then here is the large version, the wide one. I think it looks pretty good. You can do some interesting stuff with them. I'll show you that here in a minute. And here is the table. I believe it's a table, right? This is actually in the decor slot. So they put the bed and the table in the decor slot. So they've actually added some stuff here. The table looks pretty good. That's the table flipped upside down there next to it, so you can kind of see everything. Looks pretty solid, I'd say. Pretty good. Not a lot of detail, but it doesn't need a lot because you can actually use it for some pretty interesting things, which I'll get to showing you right now. So here is a very small corridor. You can't actually fit in here, but it could be used as like a gun pod kind of thing. You offset the gun in the middle. You could probably place it in there. And it looks interesting. It's something. If you were to make it bigger, so one on the bottom, and then you do that again at the top, you can actually fit your character through here. So you could make it like a small little passageway using these tables. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if they would be considered airtight. That's just something we're going to have to see when, you know, pressure and all that is added to the game. But for now, they at least look interesting, and they are functional. You can actually, you know, walk through it. It is a functional hallway. Looks pretty good. If we move on to here, I kind of expanded on it a whole bunch. I added the windows, the little grates on the side next to the window. Initially, you could see the grates, but then I put these ramps, and I think it looks a lot better with it. You could probably do a lot of stuff. But you kind of created a little hallway here, a little passageway. It's not too big, you know, it's nice enough. It's just, it could be just, you know, behind I mean, what is this, like 1 block in size? Yeah, this is literally 1 block in size. So, I mean, you could have your, you know, your interior walls go in, and then you have another interior wall over here. And behind this interior wall, you could have this unique little passage going on back here. I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty easy to replicate, I'd say. I don't know why I went with ramps right there. I was just trying different things. It's not perfect, but I did spend the majority of the day trying to get my PC to work in the first place, so I didn't exactly have a lot of time to decorate if I wanted to try and get this video out today. But yeah, it's a neat little design you could do with it. And lastly, here's just another example of what you could do with some of these structure support. Kind of place them using a hallway fashion. This is a decor block right here, so these are all decor blocks. If you want to know the exact spacing, you can see a decor block. Looks pretty good, pretty useful. Build a lot with it. It's very interesting looking. I bet a better builder than me can make this look really good. But again, it's just something I slapped together real quick, so I'd be able to show the update. So technically, we got what? We got how many blocks in today and last week's update? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks in total, technically. And I think they look pretty good. I'm enjoying these additions. Sooner than later, we will be getting mod support added into the game. Pretty excited for that, I won't lie. I am pretty excited for mod support. And when we do get mod support, I will be bringing you guys mod reviews and, you know, top 10 mods of the month and so on and so forth. If that does interest you guys, let me know down below. Again, I apologize for the audio. I hope I can get this kind of figured out and worked out here in the near future. And also, I'm sorry about the activate windows in the bottom right of my screen. It showed up about a week and a half ago. I don't know why. Every time I turn on my PC, it's like, you need to update to Windows 11. And then I do it, and it's like, your PC cannot be updated to Windows 11. So I think it has something to do with that. I'm not entirely sure. It's on there, though. It's kind of annoying, but it's fairly small, so it's, you know, it's easy to ignore. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We are on the road to 1,000, so consider subscribing. I promise the audio doesn't always sound like this if you're new here. And yeah, leave it a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.